Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ashley and today we're going to be going through my January garbage. So I have made sort of a commitment to myself that I'm going to try to do my empties every month. Before I just sort of let them kind of stack up and I just do them when I do them. And it turns out to be a much longer video than I was expecting. So I did decide that I want to try to do this once a month. So I do have some empties for you today. They are all skincare related. So, sorry. But it's January and progress is progress. Whether it is makeup, skincare, body care, hair care, whatever the case may be, progress is progress. So, let's start with the first thing in this box. So, this is by Drunk Elephant. This is the Protini Peptide Cream. I really liked this. I picked this up last year. And I really enjoyed this formula. I had previously used up a deluxe sample size, and that's what led me to purchase the full size. And I really liked it. I felt like it was very hydrating, very nourishing to my skin, but it didn't feel like it was ever heavy or greasy. I used it at night, and I really liked it. It's expensive. I'm not going to be immediately repurchasing because I've got a whole lot of skincare that I need to work my way through. But it is on the maybe list when I get down to where I actually do need to purchase some skincare. The one thing that I don't love about it is one of the things that's kind of cool about it. So this little disc here, you push down and it dispenses the product right out of the center here. I'm sure you've seen it. And it's really cool. Keeps everything really very, very fresh, very clean. The problem is this packaging itself is actually quite heavy, which is nice, but you run out and you have no idea it's coming. Yeah, so it's always a shock when you run out, which I want to prepare myself for these types of things. I don't want surprises like that. Anyway, so yeah, really liked it. Super expensive. Don't know when or if I'll be repurchasing, but it is a contender. So the next thing, and honestly, these two things on my bathroom counter looked so pretty together because they've got that same sort of aesthetic there. But I did also finish up from Dr. Brandt. This is the Clean Biotic pH Balanced Yogurt Cleanser with chlorophyll. I have no idea whether or not chlorophyll actually does anything for your skin. I got this in a BoxyCharm, but surprisingly, I liked this a lot more than I realized that I did while I was using it. Does that make sense? Like, when I ran out of it and I started using something else, I realized that I kind of missed it. It was just a very basic cleanser, but it did a good job for what it was supposed to do. It didn't have any sort of fragrance, which is a good thing because fragrance is kind of a tricky thing, right? Sometimes it's good fragrance, sometimes it's not so good fragrance. So this was a bit of a surprise how much I did enjoy it, but I used the whole thing up. I'm not going to repurchase it for a few different reasons. I did like it, but I didn't love it. So this retails for $35. I think that's overpriced for what it is. And honestly, if I'm going to spend that much on a cleanser, it's going to be the Youth to the People Kale Cleanser. I can't remember exactly what it's called. But I did like it. But no, I'm not going to go out and repurchase it. Additionally, I've got other cleansers that I need to work my way through. That's going to be kind of the theme behind a lot of my empties, not only this month, but the rest of the year. But if you're in the market, or if you got it in a BoxyCharm and you haven't opened it up yet, I liked it. So the next thing in here, I already do have a backup of. I really, really enjoyed this a lot. This is the First Aid Beauty Coconut Water Cream. This was my morning moisturizer. I finished that sucker all up. I really, really liked this. Like I said, I've already got a backup of it that I purchased last year. And it is something that I can still smell it in there. It has a very clean coconut scent. It's not like suntan oil coconut. It's like actual like fresh coconut. And I really, really like that scent. I am looking forward to going back to using this. Right now I'm using something else as my day cream just because it's older and I want to make sure that I'm using through as much as I can this year, but it is something that for me, I highly recommend. It's a gel consistency. And I have dry, actually, I've always had dry skin. During this pregnancy, it's moved a little bit more to the normal side of things. Once the twins are here, we'll see if it goes back or not. I've kind of liked not being Sahara Desert dry though. So if it stays this way, it wouldn't be the end of the world. But it goes on and soaks into your skin very quickly and very easily, but still left my skin feeling nourished and prepped for the remainder of my skincare in the morning, as well as the makeup that would come later. So really liked it. All right, the last thing, well, second to last thing that I have in here is a deluxe sample size of the Clinique Take the Day Off Balm. Used it all up. I don't love this. I know that this is for a lot of people, their Holy Grail cleansing balm. For me, it was just okay. I'll be very honest with you. The Pharmacy Green Clean, I feel like really beats this guy out. I think that that one's actually, for me, for my skin, works a lot better. I feel like it takes my makeup off a lot more effectively and rinses from my skin a lot more cleanly. Now, if someone just gave me a big old jar of this, would I use it? Abso-freaking-lutely. But if I could choose, I would still choose the Pharmacy over this guy here, but it's not bad by any means. And then finally, I have a sleeve of cotton rounds. These are from Target. They're just the up and up basic cotton rounds. They're like $2. I have not repurchased yet, only because I have a backup or so. I have at least one because it's in my bathroom now. I don't know if I've got another one kicking around in there or not, but my question to you, because we've talked about my beauty budget, does this count? If I were to repurchase these, would this count towards my beauty budget? I'm on the fence. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, if you would count it towards the budget or not. I really like these for taking makeup off. So micellar waters, if I'm wearing a ton of eye makeup and I feel the need to use an extra eye makeup remover, things like that, toners. I have a few in here that I'm using right now, and I don't love them in the morning when I'm just taking like a micellar wash all across my face just to kind of get it ready to start my skincare stuff, because I don't actually wash my face in the mornings. I don't love it for that because I feel like I cannot talk. I feel like it leaves little linty pieces on my face. When I go to put on my moisturizer, I can feel the cotton like balling up a little bit, which I don't love. I only have some in here because I know that if I were to repurchase the Shiseido ones that I love so much, those would have to go towards my budget, because whereas this is $2, those are $12. Now I do have a full sleeve of them, like the actual big package that I haven't broken into yet, but I was kind of hoarding them. I know, but because those are so expensive and they are luxy, I would totally have to put those towards the budget, but these are just regular cheapos. But I don't love them for what I do in the morning. So when I run out of the ones that are in here, I'm probably going to have to start using the Shiseido ones again. They're just so nice. Anyway, I'm gushing. Silly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tally up the total of my skincare empties and try to put it right here. Maybe in my hand. Maybe it's going to look ridiculous. Editing Ashley has no idea yet. So that's what I've used up in the month of January for Beauty Empties. What have you gone through this month? What have you finished up, and would you repurchase it? I'd love to know down in the comments below. I hope that you're having an amazing day, and I will see you next time. Bye.